Welcome to the itdvds.com YouTube channel. This is just a sample of the training available at itdvds.com. If you would like to see complete training, please go to itdvds.com. Now let's begin the sample. So we've already seen the console of a virtual machine a couple of times, but let's talk about it a little bit more in depth here. Now the console of a virtual machine is just like you are sitting at the keyboard, monitor, and mouse of a physical machine, but it's virtual, and therefore we can see the console from anywhere. It's actually one of the big advantages of using virtual machines. There are a couple ways we can launch the console. The first way, as we've done in the past here, is right click on it, click on Open Console. We can actually highlight it and click this Open Console button. I'll just do that, and you can see it opens the console just like it did before. Notice the window, the console window, auto-fills to the size of the resolution of our console of our virtual machine. Watch. If I change the display settings on our virtual machine, let's click on Change Display Settings. I'll change the size to 1152 by 864. Click OK. You can see that the console window size actually resizes to whatever the display settings are. So it's actually too big for my window now. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Yes to keep these settings. Now what if I want it not to auto size? Well, I'd go to View, uncheck Auto Fit Window, and then I have the ability to actually adjust the size of my console window and then use scroll bars to see what I might be missing. Or I can also use the Maximize button that allows me to fill up my available screen but still use the scroll bars, just in case my console window is actually bigger than the window I'm working with on my desktop. We can also use something called full screen mode. And I'm going to change my display settings back. Well, let's just change them to 1024 by 768. I'll click OK. And we'll go ahead and keep these. To use full screen mode, I'm going to go to View, enter full screen. And this is going to take up the entire screen with the console. Click OK. And there it is. Now it actually looks like I'm on this particular virtual machine, because I made the display settings the exact same settings as the machine I'm on. So I would use this just like I was on it. Now what about if we want to escape out of this full screen mode? Well, we hold down Control and press Alt. That's going to bring us back to our normal console mode where we have the menu up here and can close out of it if we want to. Notice Desktop 01 had VMware tools installed, and I was able to easily move the mouse in and out of the console. Let me show you that real quick. I'll just open the console back up again. So I could go in here and select something, and then I could move my mouse out very easily and select something over here or go back to my vSphere client. Well, if you don't have VMware tools installed, then it's not quite that easy to move your mouse in and out of the console. For example, let's open up a console to Server 02. I'm going to go ahead and power it on. If I click inside of this particular console and try to move my mouse out of it, I'm trying to move it out now, it won't let me. So I actually have to press Control, hold it down, and press Alt in order to get control of my mouse again. And the final way we can view a console actually is if I close out. And notice if I highlight a virtual machine, there's actually a console tab. If I select this console tab, it opens up a window here within the tab and lets me view the console. And I can interact with it just like I would with the normal pop-out console style window.